Embarrassment is an underexplored emotion. It's not actually an emotion, it's a thought process. Because when you feel embarrassed, it's attached to the fear of what other people are going to think about you or say about you or feel about you. When you feel anger, when you feel sadness, when you feel happiness, you can obviously attach meaning to those feelings where they're coming from, but inherently you always feel them in your body. It isn't inherent within you to feel embarrassed. It's not an emotion. It's not, I mean, I guess it is technically a feeling, but it's one that is man-made. Because when I think about how I used to be whenever I would get embarrassed, there was always that immediate thought. It wasn't a feeling in my body, perhaps like that heart palpitation and like that nervousness of like, the panic, but that was always because there was like that thought of people are going to see this, or people have seen this, and people are going to think something about this and about me, and it's going to be negative, and I can't be perceived negatively. That was my fear. Embarrassment is just fear in disguise. If you remove the fear behind your embarrassment, it doesn't actually have any capacity to take over you in those moments where something happens that is considered embarrassing. Embarrassment is not something we allow ourselves to feel because it's so rooted within our minds that it's something to avoid, that we need to avoid it because it's scary. You don't have to feel embarrassed. You can obviously, I think, consciously, you can understand when there is an embarrassing situation or when you find yourself in an embarrassing situation. But in order for you to feel embarrassed yourself, there has to be that sort of like definition attached to it for you. It's fear. It's fear of judgment. It's fear of laughter. It's fear of rejection. It's fear of denial. It's a fear of a lot of different things. It's all subjective in a lot of ways. Obviously, there's a lot of overlap and similarities, and I think as a society we can admit a lot of the times like what is usually considered embarrassing and what isn't. Or when I post on the internet, for example, like that's for a lot of people an embarrassing thing to do. And for me in the past it was as well, but now I've reconditioned myself in what I perceive as embarrassing, to the point that to me it doesn't feel embarrassing. I don't feel embarrassed within myself. Even when I, trip or fall or do something clumsy or something drops or whatever little embarrassing things out in the world are, I don't feel that fear or panic in me anymore of like other people are gonna judge me, and like I get all like panicky and heart palpitation-y.